Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to sketch with really thin lines. There's something about sketching with thin lines that make a sketch look and feel more delicate or even looser. And to do that, I will be using this Namiki fountain pen. Among all the fountain pens that I have, this is the one that can produce the thinnest line. Personally, for me, I prefer to draw with fine to medium lines. I find it a bit awkward to draw with really thin lines, but I know that there are artists out there who prefer to draw with really thin lines. Of course, there are artists who like to draw with really thick lines as well. This is the photo reference I'll be using today. As you can see, there are a lot of details. We have leaves at the top left. This building here has a lot of windows, a lot of window panes, and there's this statue here. There are a lot of lines going on. So this is a very suitable subject for sketching with thin lines because you can draw details a bit more easily with thin compared to thicker lines. This is an A5 sized paper, so let's start. Now, fountain pens with extra fine nibs, they are a bit scratchy on the paper. So let me just draw the outlines first. There's this person on e-scooter. So when drawing with this pen, I feel like I'm actually scratching the paper. Let me draw the leaves at the top. I'm going to let the leaves overlap this building, even though in the reference photo it doesn't do that. There's this little clock tower behind. I'm going to add the details from left to right. This is to prevent my hand from running over the ink that may not have dried. It's actually quite fun to sketch with really thin lines and to watch all the details appear. There's a very satisfying feeling to see all the details appear in front of your eyes. Now, this is definitely not for people with no patience, because the more details you draw, the more time you have to spend. And usually for me, I would just draw with finer lines. Lines that are thicker compared to this, so that I can draw faster, so that I have more time to color with watercolor later on. Because of the way I'm holding this pen, the lines, it's a bit more difficult for me to control the lines. I'm a bit looser. Alright, I'm going to draw the rest of the sketch and fast forward this part of the video. We'll take a look at how the sketch looks at the end of this time lapse. This is the completed sketch. I'm actually quite pleased with this because I realized that I still have the patience to draw at this level of detail. Nowadays, my style is something like this, more simplified. Let me zoom in to show you the different parts of the sketch. So these are the leaves at the top left. This is the main building. I tried to draw all the windows and the window panes. We have a lot more details here as well. That's the guy with the e-scooter. This is actually the side entrance of the museum, if I am not wrong. Let's take a look at the statue. So the statue is here in front of the museum. Take a look at all these wobbly lines. This part here, this is difficult to draw because of the perspective. The angles, they are very steep actually. One thing about drawing detailed sketches is when you show it to someone else, they are going to look very closely and scrutinize your sketch. So does drawing with very thin lines make the sketch look more delicate or more loose? I think it does to a certain extent. What about you? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know whether you like to draw with really thin lines or thick lines. Alright, so that's all for my video today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!